She saw her neighbor frantically packing up their belongings. When she stepped out onto the street, she discovered everyone was fleeing their homes in extreme panic, as if something terrible was about to happen. So they too joined the fleeing crowds, leaving the small town behind. On the road, they were shocked to discover a fully armed military force had already blockaded the town's exit routes. The soldiers used force to drive everyone back to their homes, ordering them not to go outside. Everyone was terrified, but had no choice but to comply with the government's orders. They looked up toward the hilltop, when suddenly 2 fighter jets roared overhead, speeding directly toward the town. Without any warning, the jets dropped several incendiary bombs. Everyone was stunned by the scene before them. Their homes were destroyed in an instant. After completing their mission, the 2 fighter jets turned toward the crowd. People began running for their lives in panic. At that moment, Lisa suddenly spotted an abandoned school on the hillside. She knew there was a well-hidden underground shelter there, so she grabbed her family and ran desperately up the hill. They had barely gotten away when the area where the crowd had just been standing was bombed by the fighter jets. Lisa's family followed the hilltop path to a small elementary school. Jack quickly removed the ceiling boards. With the fighter jets approaching their direction, Jack hurriedly opened the dust-covered manhole cover, and the family climbed down the ladder. The moment they closed the manhole cover, the area above them was bombed by the jets. To their surprise, the underground room was stocked with a large supply of provisions. Though they didn't know what was happening outside, at least they were safe here. They lived in this dark underground space for a long time. One day, their daughter finally couldn't stand it anymore. When her parents weren't paying attention, she secretly climbed up the ladder. Just as she was about to open the manhole cover, she discovered her father had chained the exit shut. To satisfy the girl's curiosity, her mother handed her a homemade periscope. With this, she could see the outside world. The girl took the device and carefully extended it through the ventilation shaft. She discovered the outside world had become a wasteland. What exactly had happened out there? This gripping film is called In Hiding.